Here, your Stamping Up demonstrator from the Scenic Rim in Queensland, coming to you live on Monday, the 7th of April. I'm super excited to be here crafting with you again. It's been busy times for me. We had a 2-day scrapbooking retreat this weekend, which was an absolutely awesome weekend. It is so wonderful being able to hang out and craft and see scrapbookers get their memories down on paper. It was a really, really awesome weekend. So a good time was had by all. So if you are a scrapbooker and you're thinking that you want to come and hang out at classes, you maybe want to check out my 2-day retreats that I do. And I'm also doing a massive retreat in July. It is called a virtual album retreat. So I will be holding that in person here in my craft studio in the Scenic Rim. So if you're interested and you want to come and hang out and get your memories down on paper with other awesome scrapbookers, then you need to be on my email list to get all of the details. I actually put out the registration for it actually only on Friday, actually, to tell you the truth. So good morning. I'm so glad that you are. Yes, it's normal time. Daylight savings has ended for all of the people around Australia, other than us. I mean, it's still the normal time for me. So it is 9 a.m. So it was normally 10 a.m. for you in New South Wales. So you'll probably think I'm on an hour early, but I'm on at the same time. So super excited to be here crafting with you again. I've got brand new product, brand new out of the annual catalogue. So I'm super excited to be starting to play with some of that awesome product. Now, if you like anything that I play with from now until the end of April, you can actually purchase these products in a starter kit. So don't think you're going to miss out. Don't think you have to wait until the 6th of May. You can physically purchase any of these items in a starter kit. So while everyone's jumping on, I'll just run through a few things that I have happening at the moment. So my monthly Scrap It With Me workshop kits, if you are wanting to get in for this month's scrapping workshop kit, it is the 10th of April will be the cutoff date. We are using the gorgeous textured notes bundle, so you will actually have to purchase that bundle on top. But if you already have your products, you already have the bundle, we'll be using that gorgeous Botanical Textures Designer Series paper, the 2 lots. There'll be the woven textures one and also the black and white one. So it'll be, I'm so looking forward to this month's Scrap It With Me workshop kit because I love the texture stamps. So we will be using the textured notes stamps for this month's Scrap It With Me workshop kit. Now, you can attend in person here in the Scenic Rim. It's on the 3rd Thursday of every month, or you can actually get it as a Scrap It workshop in the post, and that will go out at the end of the month. So if you're interested in that, please scan that QR code there on the screen, head on over to my website, scroll down until you see the Scrap It With Me workshop post where it has the buttons to register on that there. Now, if you shop with me this month, it's my birthday month this month. It's actually my birthday, not next week, but the week after. So around Easter is my birthday. So to celebrate, for everyone that spends $150 or more with me during the month of April, you will get a free embellishment. You will also get a free tutorial of 12 top demos around the world, creating and crafting with the online exclusive products. And you will also get a chance to go in the draw to win this awesome bundle. So I have 2 of these bundles, and so I'm actually going to give away one of these bundles. So for everybody that purchases during the month of April 2025, you will get an entry into the draw. You must spend $150 or more, and you will get a free embellishment. You will get an entry into the draw. Actually, I'll put everybody can have an entry into the draw to get that awesome bundle, to have a chance to win that awesome bundle. And you will get a tutorial, global creative tutorial that is 12 top demos around the world, crafting with the gorgeous online exclusive products. Basic foundations of card making is going strong. We are super excited. Rosewater and myself are teaching people from the ground up to do with crafting. And I can tell you we are teaching tips and tricks, and we are revving things up now. So we have awesome um, guides to actually cutting your cardstock and your card bases and your layers. So we have an awesome guide that we use with our crafting throughout all of the crafting. No matter when you join, you will get access to those guides because we put them in every group. And I apologize to everybody, I haven't got the April group up yet, but I will be doing that when sometime today I'll be organizing the group. So we have a different Facebook group every month for our basic foundations of card making, but you get a sampling of products every month that we play with. And this month we are learning all about the Wink of Stella. So I'm telling you, we are going to show you tips and tricks how to use your Wink of Stella. So if you've struggled using a Wink of Stella, you want to be in our basic foundations of card making. It is $50 a month, and it is simple crafting, but it's exactly what it says, basic foundations of card making. And we are teaching you all the tips and tricks that we have learned along the way in our crafting journey. You can scan the QR code there, or you can head on over to my website and check out. There's also links in the bottom down below. Now, as I said, if you love what I'm doing this month with all of these brand new products, you can actually purchase them now in a starter kit. So the starter kit special is $235 worth of product, and you only pay $169, but then you enjoy a 20% discount. So when the catalog actually goes live on the 6th of May, when your shopping list is a mile long, the best way to buy your products is to actually be a part of Stampin' Up and be a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team. So if you're interested in that, you can scan that QR code there. If you have any questions about it, please don't hesitate to give me a call. Let me see if I can pop my phone number up on the screen here. There's my phone number on the screen. If you think that, or you aren't sure whether the starter kit is something that you are wanting to do, please don't hesitate to give me a call. I'd be more than happy to chat with you about it. I'm a no pressure team leader. All I want to do is help you with your creativity and get you to buy your products at the cheapest price that you can. And the one part about being a part of my Wild Heart Crafters team is that we get whatever the customer's special is, we get that special, plus we get our discount on top. So it is totally the best way to buy your product. So if you are interested in that, please don't hesitate to give me a call. As I said, my phone number is there on the bottom of the screen. More than happy to chat with you. There is nothing to be afraid of. You don't have to sell. You don't have to do videos. You can wholly and solely just join and enjoy the discount, which is what I think 99.8% of my team actually do. So, it's just a great way to buy your products. So, as I said, no pressure. I just let you know what's on the table for you. April Creative Card Club registration, if you want to be in for April's kit, which we are going to be using, that gorgeous textured notes bundle. You will need the textured notes bundle on top, and you can buy that as an extra added on item, but it costs $60 per month, and you get a quarter pack of paper, a full pack of embellishments, you'll get a length of ribbon, you'll get all the cardstock to be able to make 8 beautiful cards, and you will get a PDF tutorial printed up and in your kit for you. So you don't have to worry about trying to download it out of your emails or anything, or if you've lost it out of your email, the actual PDF gets printed up and put in your kit. When I send your kits out. Those kits go out at the end of May. End of April, end of May. I don't know where I'm at. Okay. The other thing I wanted to let you know is the Last Chance products has been updated. So there's been more products that have been added to our Last Chance products. So please head on over, scan that QR code there, head on over to my shop and see all of the awesome products that have been added to that. You don't want to miss a bargain. There's so many awesome products that are leaving us at the end of this month. So they've already put some of those things in the Last Chance products. So they're while supplies last. So if you're after something and you're thinking that time's running out, you're exactly right. So and just remember, Last Chance products can be put in a starter kit as well, so you get even more discount. So some of those products over there have been heavily discounted. So please head on over to my shop, scan that QR code there, or you can use my shop link in the description down below. All right, let's get to crafting, because I know that that's what you're all here for. I don't like to try and blurb on too much about everything that I have going on. So I'm actually going to be using this gorgeous Gallery Blooms bundle this morning. Now, this one here was definitely top on my list. When I was looking at the pre-order, I was like, yes, I'm definitely getting that. It's a part of a massive big suite. There is another stamp and die set that goes with this suite as well. The paper is absolutely gorgeous. But I wanted to do a little bit of casing out of the catalogue this morning, and I'm hoping that I have everything still sitting here beside me to be able to do that. I'm a bit worried about the one thing that oh, there it is there. I was thinking no, that's not even it, but I will use this one instead. No, that's it there. Okay. So we are going to be using this gorgeous set here. And we're going to create a card. I'm actually going to case a card that's in the catalogue. So sometimes when I'm stuck for inspiration, I like to case the cards in the catalogue. Now, these are the brand new in colours. So I want to show you these in colours here. So we have Darling Duckling. I've started calling it Darling Duckling. You all know what I was calling it before. Type into the comments. Tell me if you knew what I was calling this Darling Duckling color before. I'm trying to teach myself to call it the right color. Type into the comments if you remember what I called this color when I was showing the color. Now, and also type into the comments if you know what the colors are. So we've got Darling Duckling here. We've got a nice orange, which did you hear me say that? A nice orange? I mean, you know me with pumpkin pie. So I think I'm starting to lean towards this one, but type into the comments and tell me. Yes, Card Craze says, I knew you were calling it Ugly Duckling before. I know, and I have to stop myself. I physically have to stop myself from calling it Ugly Duckling. But anyway, when you put it beside Daffodil Delight, let me see if I've got Daffodil Delight here. Okay, and this is the reason why. Here's Daffodil Delight beside it. Can you see how yummy Daffodil Delight looks? And look what this color looks like. But anyway, it's got a green tone. Okay, so Card Craze has got it. Darling Duckling, Timid Tiger, Cloud Cover, Strawberry Slush. Oh, you're not quite right. It's not called Strawberry Slushy. It's called Strawberry Slush and Secret Sea. Okay, so you nearly got it right, Card Craze. Nearly, but not quite. So it's Strawberry Slush, not Strawberry Slushy. So we are actually going to use Cloud Cover today because I think this one is going to be one of my favorite colors. And so I decided that I would use this. Now, this is American size cardstock. This is what we got in our make and takes. So I'm going to cut it to my normal base size, and then I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get a card front size out of it as well. So I'm using Cloud Cover. Now, I wanted to talk to people about, there is an issue with, and I can't. Okay, so I'm going to have to go that way. See, this is where American cardstock is. See, in our cardstock, we would have been able to get a card base and 2 card fronts. With American cardstock, look at what we've got. So it doesn't work with American style cardstock. But anyway, it's all good. So we have a card base in our Cloud Cover, and we also have a front layer in Cloud Cover. But we probably might, I'm going to just see how we might end up using this one, not this one, but we will see. All right. The next thing I wanted to do is show you these awesome dies. So the actual here we go there. Okay. Julie's saying she can't see me in the corner. There we go. I'm standing up and crafting at the moment. But so this die is the star of the show. I absolutely love this die. So I'm actually going to cut this die out of just basic white. So let me see if I've got a basic white piece here. I wonder, do I have... No, I'm going to have to use this piece here. All right. So I'm going to cut... I just found a scrap piece. I've been madly trying to work out all of my things that I'm taking to the craft show up in Ipswich. I will be at a craft show on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So if you are interested in coming and hanging out with me, I've got some awesome classes and things that I will be doing. Okay, so it's going to fit on there. All right, so I'm going to run that through the die cutting machine, and we are going to have some awesome frames because we just need one frame for this card. Okay, so I have my base plate number 1. I have number 2, but I've got it turned up the other way because it's got a little bit of a curve in it. I've got my number 3 here. I'm going to put my cardstock down. I'm going to put my die on top of the cardstock, and I've got another number 3 to run over the top. Okay, so I'm going to run that through. Now, the beauty of this die is that we are going to get 3 awesome pieces out of this die. And this is what I love about this die. Okay, so we are going to get the outside frame, another frame, and then, of course, the rectangle. Okay, so that's the beauty of this die. One go, you get 2 frames and 1 rectangle for the inside. So I absolutely love that. So I think I'm going to be using this one. I actually wonder whether, I think I'm going to use this piece because I think it's going to do okay. So I'm going to use this piece. All right, so I'm going to pop these aside. I will actually pop them back into my case to use on another project. So I absolutely love that die. I think it's going to be a staple in everyone's craft room. I'm telling you, you're going to want it. All right. So then I'm going to use this gorgeous embossing folder, which is called Damask Designs embossing folder. And I say that, and then I wonder whether my grey. I was just thinking, is my grey plate over there for my embossing machine over there? And it is, but actually I don't need the grey plate. This one's a thin embossing folder. So there you go. So good morning, everyone that's popping on. Thank you very much for joining me and hanging out with me and crafting with me this morning. So let's grab that. So I did want to talk to you about the cloud cover color. So there has been an issue with the cloud cover color. Now, this one is a thin embossing folder, okay? So this is our regular embossing folder. So for the regular embossing folder, what we need is this combination here. Using with standard embossing folders, it tells us on here what we need to do. Number 1, which is this one, cutting plate number 3, and our embossing folder with our product in it, with the fold going through first, and then another cutting pad. So that is actually how the combination is for this embossing folder, because it is one of the thin ones. All right, we have this awesome line here that we can line up. Do I want it that way? No, I want it that way. I'm going to line it up that way because I want those pieces to go up and down on my card front. So I'm going to line it up on that line. That line is really, really good down the bottom there for being able to get the embossing looking nice and straight on our piece of cardstock. Then I'm going to pop another plate, number 3, over the top. And remember, we've got the fold going through the machine first. We're only going to wind it through this way. We're not going to wind it backwards. If we wind it backwards, we run the risk of cracking our embossing folder across that fold, and we don't want to do that. So we're only going to wind it through forward, and that's it. We are not going to rewind it back the other way. And that crunching and banging is normal. I know it sounds pretty crazy, but it is normal. So you're not doing anything wrong if your machine is making that noise. And then we have this gorgeous embossed layer. So look at that. Isn't that just stunning? All right. So we have, and I don't know why, but I must have turned my camera off there. All right. So we have that gorgeous embossed layer, and we have that. Now with this frame, I'm going to take my basic beige. Now basic beige is something that I haven't probably used much before, and I'm also going to bring in the other stamp set that goes with this bundle. So these two go together. The Beautiful Motifs and the Gallery Blooms is in the big suite. It is a big massive suite. It's 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of dies, paper, ribbon, embellishments. It's absolutely a gorgeous suite. But I want to take the word hello out of this stamp. So let's grab our word hello. Okay. And I'm also going to grab a scrap piece of paper and I'm going to pop it on. I've got my pierce mat here that has started to disappear in on my desk here. Okay, so we've got my pierce mat. I'm going to grab just a scrap piece of paper to stick in behind. I'll just use this one. And the only reason, because I'm going to do some stamping off. So now this is a brand new stamp that I haven't used before. So I like to condition the stamp. So there's a couple of things that you can do. You can rub it on your skin. Okay. But you can also, if you have Versamark, okay, well, it says I'm reconnected again. And you know what? I'm not going to put myself down in the corner because that's what happened when I put myself in the corner. So I'm back. Okay. I am back. Well, I think I am. I'm hoping I'm back. Give it a minute. Give it a minute and let me see. You can hear me? Okay. I'm back now. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Sorry, my internet has been doing crazy stuff. It has been just dropping out. So if it drops out, hang in there. Hang in there. It will reconnect. All right. So we've got that. Now I'm actually going to stamp this gorgeous gallery blooms. I'm going to stamp that in our basic beige as well. Actually, no, I'm not going to stamp that in basic beige. I'm going to stamp it in, are you ready for this? Secret C. I'm going to do something different. I was going to stamp it in basic beige, but I'm not going to now. All right, so this is a brand new photopolymer stamp as well. So I need to condition that one as well. So I like to rub it on my arms. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, Kylie. It's just crazy. And I can be sitting doing computer work and it says, you have no internet connection. I'm like, well, I should have. And you have to just keep reconnecting. They did say that they're doing some upgrading. Telstra was doing some upgrading. I don't know. but you got to love it. They don't reduce your bill anything, do they? They just keep charging you your bill, but and we've got to put up with this crazy stuff. Makes it very hard when you're trying to do live videos. But anyway, all right. So I've got Secret C is the brand new color, and I'm just hoping. I'm hoping there might be some. Okay, so we've got Secret C. I'm going to stamp this gorgeous flower with Secret C. Gorgeous. Okay, look at that. Now I'm just wondering whether there is any wink in this. Ah, there is. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Wink of Stella, and I'm just quickly, now that I have stamped with this ink, if I am quick enough, I can get a little hint of the color that will move when you use your Wink of Stella on top. Okay, so I do have a little hint of the color, so I'm glad that Wink of Stella worked. So as you can see, it's given just a blue tinge to where we've got the Wink of Stella, but you've got that gorgeous shimmer and shine. So just use a little bit of Wink on there. Now I'm going to grab the die, and I'm going to bring back in my die cutting machine, and we will cut out that gorgeous flower. So we've not only got that beautiful rectangle die, we've also got the dies for the flowers, which is fantastic. So let's use that. Bring back in my die cutting machine again. And remember the white plate this time. So Secret C, it's a hard color to explain, Jill. It's like I mean, this is the cardstock. It's sort of like a charcoaly, bluish gray. It's not black. It's not blue. It's sort of charcoaly with a blue tinge. Very hard to see in proper light, but when it's in person, yeah, very hard to explain, but I would call it more like a charcoal gray with a hint of blue in it. Night of Navy beside it is very blue looking. So definitely not in the same category as Night of Navy. Okay, I am hoping that I am back, and I'm hoping you can see me. Okay. Please, please, please tell me you can see me. I will wait until I see that. Hopefully, it still says I've got 55 people on here. Please tell me if you can see me. Type it into the comments once again. All back. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Please do not ask me to put myself down in the corner again. I am not going to do it because when I did that, everything went haywire. So you were just going to see me the way I am. All right. Let's hope we can go to Logitech now. Let's hope we can go to the desk. You can see the desk. Yes. 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 Okay. All right, let's get back to what we're doing. So I've run my die through and we have cut out our gorgeous flower. No, I haven't run the die through. Wow, that was when everything went crazy. So let's go again. Sorry, I haven't run that through. So I'm going to have to pop that on there again. Get that on there, run it through and cut it out. All right. Well, see, things are set to test us, aren't they? But I still kept going. I'm still here, still kept going. The show must go on. All right. So we have our gorgeous flower cut out. All right. Now, I think I might cut out another couple of things. We've got some dies in here that I like these. See, we've got these. This, and this. All right, so I'm going to cut out a combination of a few things. I've got some bits and pieces of, let's take them all out. All right. Let's bring in the die cutting machine again. Okay, so I've got that there. So we might cut a few of them out of that. I don't know what I'm going to use. So let's cut one lot out of that and let's cut one lot out of Secret C and we will see what we end up using. I've got no idea what I'm going to use, but we will see. Okay. So we'll run one lot through on that. You know me, I'm just winging it like I always do, although technology's failing me this morning. All right. I had no idea I was going to be in for all of these disruptions this morning. So look at these gorgeous dies. So we've got this one. We've got this one. We've got this cute little leaf. We've got this cute little flower. Sorry, I'm trying to get that bit out. Cute little flower. And we have this cute little flower or leaf type of thing. All right, now I'm going to grab some of that Secret C. We'll just cut a bit of that. And see what we can line up on that. Okay. That. And hopefully we can get that in there somewhere. Yes, we can. Actually, it might fit in there somewhere. Or am I pushing my luck trying to fit that in there? Let's fit it down here. We could probably push them up a little bit. There. Okay. Let's run that one through. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. It's so nice to know that you stay there waiting and waiting and waiting for it to actually come back. and start again. And now I've just dropped all my dies on the ground. All right. So we've got some gorgeous foliage in these dies, which I think is great. That one. That one. I probably should have done some white. Do you think I need white with it as well? Let me know what your thoughts are. Type it in the comments if you think we need white. Now I'm going to do my random picker today. I'm hoping it's all going to work. I'm going to do my random picker today to pick our winner. I haven't done one for a while because I've been missing in action a bit because I've been so busy. So I'm going to pick a random winner from all of the comments on YouTube from when I did my on stage opening. So I'm going to go right back to that video so that all of you get an opportunity to be one of the winners. Well, to be in for the running to be one of the winners. All right, so we've got that, and that. So I'm thinking the secret C is going to probably be the idea. So I'm going to add some Seal Plus there. This one's going to go on here a little bit, like they say over in America, cattywop. Is that what it's called? Cattywop. I think I'm going to pop this one up. See, I was about to glue it, and then I thought, no, I think I want to pop it up. Do I have, I don't have any strips in here. I would have used my foam strips, would have been the easiest way to pop this frame up, but I'm just going to use dimensionals because I'm just going with the flow. All right. All right, so then I want this one going at another different angle like that. Okay, then this one's going to pop up on the front here. And of course, we want to have a couple of little bits of these embellishments in behind. So I like this one. And I want to have them. All right, I think I'm going to pop them coming out of in there. I just like to play around and see what I can have happen. I like out of all of the ones that I cut out, I really like this one and that one. So we might possibly move that one up there a little bit and put this one in here and then put maybe one of them. I don't want too much on here. I don't want it to be too overpowered. All right, I'm going to put those two in there. So let me grab that out. Add a little bit of Seal Plus in there, and we'll pop that one poking out like that. This one here out like that. We might do these two together. Might do that and that. All right, I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue on those. I'm not gone again. I'm still here. I don't know why people are saying that I'm gone again, but I'm still here. It's saying that I've still got internet and it's still showing that I have a screen. Please tell me you can see me. This is getting out of control. Okay, that and that. And then this one's going to go over the top. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, Card Craze, I'm here. Like, I don't know what's going on there. But anyway. All right, this one I'm actually going to glue where it's going to sit on there. So I'm going to put a bit of glue there. I'm going to put another bit of glue on here. And that's just going to straddle over the top and adhere there. All right, so we've got that. Then I'm going to grab a little strip of paper and I'm going to stamp a sentiment on here. What do we got in that other one? Hello. Just a note. Let's just do just a note. I like that. Just a note. Just a note. Okay. Now, I'm also going to talk to you about my live videos because I am going to have to cut back on my live videos, how many live videos I do, because I am struggling with lots of work that I have to get done. So I am going to have to cut back on my live videos a bit. I'm not going to not do live videos, but I'm going to cut back to maybe every second day because I'm just getting too swamped with all of my other work. And it takes a lot to do these videos every day. I would love to come and hang out with you every day. It's the best part of my day, but unfortunately, it doesn't get the work done. Okay, so just a note, which is there. So I love that. All right, so I'm going to put a little mini dimensional underneath that just a note to pop it up on that end. All right, so we've got that, and we're going to add a little bit of liquid glue on the other end because it's going to adhere onto the other bit. Okay, and that's going to sit. I might even pop it in under there. There, just a note. Okay, how gorgeous is that? All right, now we need the bit that I did the random stamping on the back. We will cut as our layer for the inside. So we will do that and that. All right. Okay, and I'm going to take that large stamp again with the Secret C. And I'm going to ink up. Wow, that Secret C is so, I'm actually just going to stamp off a bit there. Oh, that didn't work. Okay. We're going to have to cut another. Wow, life is not being kind to me today, is it? Let's try again. I'm not going to stamp off the next time. I'm going to stamp it straight onto it. I was going to try and stamp off the edge a little bit, and I was so worried about putting ink on my desk that I ended up making a mess of it. Anyway, let's try again. Although, you know, I could do this. Okay, I could still do what I wanted to do. Let's do that. I'm going to use that as my scrap. It's so inky. That's what I'm worried about. It's so inky that I feel like I'm going to get ink everywhere. This is what I wanted to do. And I did it again. Okay, I need the pierce mat. That's what's wrong. Start again. All right, third time lucky. What do you reckon? Oh, wow, I'm a red hot mess this morning. There we go. Third time lucky. Oh, my Lord. What in the world is wrong with me? All right. So I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to adhere that to the inside. And then I was going to try and find, there were the gorgeous little gems that go with this sweep, but I'm not quite sure whether I know where they are. All right, let's pop that on the inside. And I'm not seeing anyone's comment, so am I still there? Please tell me I'm still there. Okay, let me see if I can find those gems. There they are. This is what goes with this sweep. And basic beige ribbon. So we all need a bit of ribbon, don't we? Oh, no worries, Donna. Thanks for joining for a little while. All right, so I'm just going to tie a gorgeous bow with this basic beige ribbon. I'm a red hot mess, so you're probably better off going and seeing your cousin. See you later. All right, so I'm going to do a cute little bow because you know me and my ribbon. We have to have some ribbon. Maybe I can resurrect this bad video with my bow. Oh, look at my bow. Yes. Okay, that's definitely going there. So we'll add a little bit of Seal Plus. We'll add our little bow down there. And then these are the embellishments. They're called pressed flower motifs. And we'll pop a couple of those around. Oh, they're so heavy. Wow. That's crazy. They are so heavy. Wow. Okay, so let's add a couple of these around. So let's add one there. Actually, I think I'm just going to add two. You know me and my two. I think that looks quite nice. And then spritz it with a little bit of Wink. And did I redeem myself? Did I redeem myself for such a really disrupted video? There you go. What do you think? In the end, we got a nice card. In the end. Just saying, in the end, we did get a nice card. But, you know. Anyway, there you go. There is the card that I finally... I'm still there. You're paying close attention to what I'm doing. It's great to see experts make mistakes too. And you know what? I'm just a red hot mess this morning, Marilyn. Simple as that. But anyway, we got there in the end. We've got a gorgeous card in the end. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for putting up with all of the technical issues that we had this morning. I have no idea. Gremlins are in the house. You know, the crafty cat just entered the house, entered the craft room as well. So I mean, he's decided that it's all right to come in here and hang out and craft with me. But thanks, everyone. I won't be live. There will be no more live for the rest of this week. I have got tomorrow morning, I've got business training and I'll be busy. And then I've got the craft show. But if you're at Ipswich Paper Craft Show, please call in. If you haven't booked into my classes yet, I've got 2 card classes each day. And I've also got a scrapbook layout each day. If you want to catch up with me, come and say hello to me, have a chat with me at the Ipswich Papercraft Show. But I will be there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I will be recuperating on Sunday. But I will be back next Monday with some live videos and getting back into the swing of things again. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. And thank you, everyone, for being understanding with everything that's going on in my crazy life. Thanks, everyone. Happy crafting. And I will see you all again next week on Monday morning at 9 a.m. for another live video. Thanks, everyone.